So after a whole bit of a snafu right there, because I wanted to, because I was gonna be humorous and whatnot and be all, oh, I'm gonna take down to memory lane, but the problem is it's both cringe and whatnot because people like because not everyone's stupid and not everyone plays the series when they're 5 years old, because recognizing one gun from a whole, i.e. the last good game, but okay, but it's just that what did I originally want to talk about? Oh, it's just that I wanted to talk about incentive again because actually, yeah, again because people are wondering, wait, what? Why are you ranting about an old subject from like 3 to 4 years ago and whatnot? Oh, because back in Cold War's heyday, it's just that I remember when ranting about that subject, it's just that looking back to what and wondering what is there to do during the retail of the game. Oh, people are all nothing really, even for the grinding the DLC guns that are going to come up later, and that is right now the only incentive for the for once the retail of Black Ops 6 at the moment is just that, oh, just play the story. Yeah, there you go, because it'll give you a set of blueprint guns and whatnot, though, and thus give you excuses to just marathon that stupid thing for like 2 hours or something on the easiest difficulty. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. But one problem with those guns, it's the same ones that you get in the Vault Edition, but they're just obviously different things. Things in well, yeah, all different attachments installed. That's it, really. It's just it'd be nice if they would spoil us some of the upcoming retail guns though, but nope, we gotta find out for ourselves because obviously, like, come on now, it'd be nice if we'd like to know, because I'd like to use something else that's a whole different, maybe a whole different shotgun, a whole different LMG, but who knows what's that's gonna be, because unless they're pulling off a Cold War again and how there's like nothing, well, a very, very small weapon variety. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. And then looking back to this whole idea of playing the story as an incentive to unlock content, wait a minute, where did I hear this before? Well, technically, the older games, like, ever since 2019 release, they have some sort of, like, some form of tiny content of it, but it's only unlocking, like, the default Milsim characters, but it's just, looking back to, back when Battlefield 4 was the thing and whatnot, it's just that when you bother to play through the story on that, there's 3 guns for the multiplayer that you could just actually go ham on, but which that angered the communities to hell within that regards, because people are typing down in the comments like, throughout the years of playing multiplayer video games, I completely ignored. Yeah, so that's why it's just another episode of double-edged swords and whatnot, because I remember, because come on now, if you're gonna give us an excuse to play the story, make it something worth fucking while to do, because throughout the past, like, how many, like ever since Modern Warfare 19 released, and was I'm sorry though if you guys are butthurt about this ordeal and whatnot, but I hated that story. So yeah, it's not even worth remembering, and also, so yeah, and I don't even know if there was any content and whatnot as soon as you beat it once and whatnot. So yeah, I don't get it. And looking back to when World at War was the thing, that somewhat had an incentive on playing the story, because i.e. that was the first game to have the zombies and whatnot. So yeah, that's why. Hey, but until then, they eventually, as time went by, they eventually patch it so that anyone whose account is new will immediately start off zombies right out of the bat. So yeah, that's a lie. Then let's hear. But ever since then, there's like no really incentive to even bother to play it. I mean, yeah, looking back to the days of the 360 PS3 era of within the games that went on, when bothering to play the stories in those, they were somewhat worthwhile to remember. So that's like that's an excuse to bother to play them. But ever since like the Xbox One and slash PS4 gen of games is just they're all forgettable. Though people want a sequel to Ghosts and whatnot because obviously as much as that was hated and whatnot, at least do not let it end in a cliffhanger because now it's a forgotten game. Because within that regards, but even if they do bring that bullshit story back, we're still gonna be annoyed to hell with the skill-based matchmaking. So yeah, and then and another, I mean, and also another episode when it comes to talking about playing stories for content. It's like, as I'm sitting here, most of the games that I've played that actually bothered to do this concept, which is now a forbidden, well, not forbidden, foreign concept, yeah, a foreign concept of like of even doing it is just for example, James Bond games, where if you play through the game on hard, it'll give you content to make it play through a hell of a lot easier to. And then Resident Evil was like that, where completed on hard. Well, yeah, once or even or on hard would give you like the infinite launcher or whatnot, which fun times when going ham on that. But yeah, it's just yeah. I think within this whole ordeal, like the devs, people always often question the video game devs and whatnot, does like and wondering like, do they even play games at all? Well, there you go. Well, there you go. They do play games, but obviously not this stupid game. In trying to playtest what the fuck is wrong with everything. So like, come on now. It's like if you're gonna let us, if like because I remember like hearing what was it, the CEOs of whatnot because people are all talking about World of Tanks and Payday, but yeah, that's a whole different ordeal. But it's just that come on now, if we're gonna get. And also another episode is like when it comes to stories, let's pray that it's actually worthwhile. Because it's like you all gave us like 4 years to think up of something, but it's just I'm like, nah. I'm just gonna, well, yeah, because and also people are all complaining about when it comes to stories and whatnot. People are asking, why is there no early access this year and whatnot? Oh, because look what happened to back when it was Modern Warfare 23. People hated that. So yeah, and then that one infamous like insult with Kratos and what Kratos' actor, I forgot what his name was, where he's insulting that because it's just so damn short and shitty. It's like, oh god. Oh, actually no. Yeah, oh dear. Her this make us ignore. That's why it was a waste of money just to even fucking pre-order this game. Because the only reason to even pre-order nowadays is just to play the beta for an extra 3 days, which yeah, as much as I got my time and whatnot with that, it's so stupid on how the series is these days, on how they even want us to play it, because I'm just tired of everything. Just give us a game and then just give us. I mean, and then looking back to back when it was Modern Warfare 19, when that game got hyped, it's like people loved the game so much that we had like almost a whopping 2 weeks and whatnot. So I don't know why they always keep having to do shady ordeals and whatnot, because ranging from, well, and also that's only the beta too, so it's like they gave us nearly fucking 2 weeks to play that. Yeah. That if it and then the alpha gave us like, I don't know, like 2 to 3 days, which fun times with those was back in the day. It's just I just wish I put more depth into the alpha, but I mean I still have gameplay of that thing, but it's like it's long too late now, and I just don't give a shit about anything anymore. So yeah, because the match is finally about to wrap up, because then I can now move on to a whole different subject and just try and forget half the bullshit half the time. So yeah, yay, there goes this match, and then which looking back to when I did this, I was a little bit frustrated. Well, not really, somewhat frustrated though, because ever since Black Ops 3, within that regard, or it's just been annoying, but here I am. So yeah, yeah, I don't know what the hell my team was doing within that regards, other than I reverse boosted, but yay, no. So yay, until then, farewell of everything.